Welcome back to the like and subscribe. That's the name of our starship. Yes, I know. All right. So while I was waiting on the planet to finish mining up, it came to my attention that I had missed something important. So two things. First off, nutrient extractor. This is where you get some of your tasty resources for, say, bread. So bread comes from flour. Flour comes from grain into the nutrient extractor. This is the nutrient extractor. It also extracts protein from corpses. So always important to keep that one in mind. But yeah, I ran out of food because I wasn't paying attention to just how many people we had. And as you can see, we were also needing the copper wire because, well, yeah. I went ahead and started on the power supply because I want to go through and show some of the other things. For instance, this. The assemblers that do not require humans to interact with them, which means you don't have to rely on the vagaries and whims of your fleshy cargo in order to survive. Downside is, well, yeah, you can figure it out. It requires more power, I think, yes? What's this? This is 0 kilowatts. This is currently 0 kilowatts because I'm not making it do anything. We're going to have it cleaning bots. We want you to make 50 of those for now. All right, and you're making that. You're making that. What are you making? Nothing? Nothing. Okay, cool. Well, we need more copper wires, so we're going to just go in here, copy the configs, and boom. These 4 will be adding copper wire to the various and sundry. Oh, we've got a body. Yeah, because wasn't paying attention to food problems. So we'll get to work on that. Once we have more plant fiber and everything else, we'll have a nice diet of stuff. Well, a lot of people dying of starvation. Brilliant. Oh, hang on. Storage. Details. It would be nice if you could keep it from turning stuff into stuff, but it is what it is. For instance, I don't necessarily want to turn my plant fibers into anything but food. We'll survive. We'll survive. All right, so now that we've actually got some stuff, look, cleaning bot docks. Sweet. We'll add one in there. Doors, we've got some advanced reinforced stuff. We've got the special emblems and lit floors and all that cool stuff. I'm not going to be building much in the way of reinforced because, well, it just gets in the way of more important things, facilities. I don't recall where. There it is, research. So this is going to be our research bunker. So let's go ahead and get one of these guys made up. Hopefully our Megabot will show up and get the job done as quickly as possible. There he is. Nope. Running somewhere else, are we? Well, you can make that. Yes. Spent a little bit of time in places to get his science and construction up. There we go. All right, and energy limit, 250k. So while there is a human being operating this thing, we will get an additional research bonus. So, electricity grid, research queue. We don't have anything being researched right now, but we will get there soon. I'm not making anything right now. Let's go ahead and add the auto dock in. And then, I don't want energy storage. Yes, we'll show advanced manufacturing. So let's go ahead and make 1, 2, 3 of these. And as you can see, we are not being inefficient. Oh, hey, look, cool. What can we sell you though? What can we sell you? Bunch of stuff that I don't want to sell. Of course, if we were to go ahead and just sell a bunch of our microchips off, Yeah, we'll do that because we've got people working on microchips, and we're going to have those guys switch back now that we've got other options. All right, what are they going to give me? They're going to give us... Oh my, by selling off these, we can easily grab some additional silicon. Pity it's so expensive. We'll grab the silicon. Copper's relatively easy to come by. All right, let's switch back over here. Microchip, copper wire. Stop producing. And we'll have you get back to microchips. And you are making copper wire. Get 100 of these guys. Oops, let me try and click the right thing. And transistors. Cool. So these two will feed these three, and that should give us all the yummies we need. Oops, let's go ahead and connect you. Research, run research. So these are not needed right now because we're only at a 300 kilowatts. So, yay, I guess. I am going to make one of these guys. Oh, right. That's what furniture's for. So, because there's nowhere to store it, these things, they're just going to dump them wherever they can find space. So we are going to stick a couple of these wardrobes in here. So that way our guys are just going to start hauling over all the clothing, which is great. All right, we got the auto dock, which is also fantastic. We're going to stick it in here. This is we're going to call this our high-tech room, I guess. Grab 4 of these. We don't have a ton of people, but there are several people that are slightly injured. So just kind of, oof, I don't know. Does he have Science 4 yet? I can't recall. Yeah, I guess he does. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And he gets a little bit of science from making these things. Have you go ahead and mark that. Are you just out of range? You were just out of range. Wow. Cool. Not perfect, but it works. All right. And then we'll just go ahead and start connecting these guys. Get the rest of our energy up. As you can see, we're still on the same planet. That planet had a lot of resources, and also we weren't actually sending out that many robos to assist. We just don't have the robos to do that right now. But we are going to be getting there once I do some of the research on the robots. But that's going to be a little while. I just wanted to run through how to do the food stuff, because for some reason I completely whiffed on that and the details on it. So food stuff, kind of important. Oh, yeah, and I had to build some more storage to make sure I could actually get all my tech. So the storage is per... So when you look at your research, you know it's got that... Let me zoom in. That little thing right here, that's how much... It's not a... this is the active memory, so how much you have to have running. But as you can see, we've taken up 482 of our zettabytes of storage space because these are all stored. Really cool thing to have to deal with. If you've seen my Songs of Six playthroughs, you kind of have to have your researchers, scribes, and whatnot also make enough research to maintain your knowledge base. So it's not just sitting there forever and ever. You've got to actually maintain it, which is pretty cool. I like the mechanic. It adds another level of research. When research was literally just you click on it and it's done and there's nothing else to do with it. It's just gone. And others have, games have, added in different things where, you got to have, like RimWorld, got to have the the micro. Why am I forgetting? I just built one last night. Microanalyzer. You know what I mean. I think, maybe. I don't know. I shouldn't assume. Okay. And now, well, we've got you have the lighting, and then we'll go over to robos, because we want all robos. Sweet. Yep. And so now our minions are being healed up and healthier and all that. All right. So here is why I do the double line like this of my solars. So you got to have access. Let them have access to various and sundries. For instance, if you lock in all these when they get low or worn out or damaged, the robots can't walk over them. Now, I think they can fly over the solar panels, but I haven't wanted to test it out. Probably should at some point, but I also just like having everything lined up with a 2x2. So I probably won't end up, or maybe in my own playthrough I'll try a 3 deep. You will also eventually want to put defenses around everything. By that I mean walls on the other side of your solars. You just got to have them exposed to space, but you want to have walls protecting them because you don't want random meteorites and stuff to completely blow you into tiny little holes. What are you making? Copper wire? Cool. I think we're good on most everything. Not configured. We're going to have you make batteries. I want 50 batteries. And I want you to make... We've got all this. Plastic. No. What about gears? Make sure we got 50 gears. That'll work. We got people making food, so hopefully our people won't just die. Yep. All right, so another short episode, but as you can see, we've got people working all these researchy things. Don't need all of them to doing that, but you can see 250, 250, 50. That's how much power each of them is taking to do research and stuff. And it does help make the research go a lot faster. So instead of taking 2 days, it goes much, much less. In fact, I think there is some simultaneous research that goes on. If I'm not mistaken. We'll double check that in a minute. So we got 500k coming. Oops, wrong button. 500k coming in right now. Yeah, so we're researching 2 things at once right now. Yep. Pretty nifty to be able to do that. Oh, heater broke down. Oh, and a fire. Wonderful. Is that a chair? That's a friggin' chair. We don't need a friggin' chair. Ouch! Well, that hurt. Whew. That is not what I like doing. Anyways, I'll get that fire taken care of. Thankfully, the bots are actually pretty good about dealing with flames and flames. Yeah, there we go. So, you don't have to panic when it comes to your bots. It's something I appreciate a lot. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab a couple more of these guys and a couple more of these guys, because we're going to be, in the next episode, we're going to be doing bots. Bots. Anyways, thank you for watching, and as always, like and subscribe, and you have a lovely rest of your day.